If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
Hello there, travelers, and welcome to my channel. I'm Shifty Nivy, and if you enjoy goofy, cozy gaming content, then get your snacky snacks and snuggle in. And if you want to keep up to date with all my shenanigans, remember to do all the fun things, the likes, the follows, the subscribes, all that good jazz, because it appeases the algorithm Archon and it keeps me in your feed. We have a new event that popped over the
If you press a leaf between
break,
dry sheets
and
of paper,
it's
you can make an
got to
attractive
do with
and
our
handy
girl
bookmark.
Clee, so we will definitely put her on our team today. Apparently it's Dodoco's BoomTastic something? But either way, Dodoco's involved and we are here for it. Then we will get back to our Archon quest, the Cataclysmic something. Words are not working for me right now. The Cataclysm's Quickening. That's it. And progress our storyline a little further, hopefully, as soon as we get done with the event. So, without further ado, let's get into it. And boop. And boop. Ta-da! Alright, so our current party is, of course, the Comfort Party. But we're going to switch out Tainari for Clee because she's the star of the event. Again, I am starting to notice a little bit of favoritism.
Go on a big adventure.
As far as which characters are getting events. I have to say, Clee gets a lot of events. I think all of our summer events are built around Clee. And I have heard some whisperings in the community that we would like to see other characters get events. So hopefully we'll get some of those in the future. Me, on the other hand, I am all about Clee. Oh, 1 second. There we go. That should have fixed the volume.
La la la, da da da.
Okay, let's see. Surely there's a teleport closer than our little legs can take us. Okay, we're gonna grab Nivelette. I don't think I've taken him outside of Fontaine since I pulled him. Then again, why leave Fontaine? You can go swimming and play with otters and water puppies. So much to do still in Fontaine. I've barely scratched the surface. But alas, events give us the FOMO. Oh, I see Clee.
Okay, got it.
Oh my god, she's so cute. That's why she gets all the events. She is the cutest little bean.
But fish taste best when they're freshly blasted. Grill them over a fire and they'll turn extra crispy and smell so good.
I do like my fish extra crispy as well, Clee. So I can empathize.
Don't worry, Jean has informed me about all that a while ago. So, I went ahead and placed some orders at Good Hunter. Over the next few days, their chefs will be preparing the best fish fresh from the lake and cooking them right away. Freshly cooked fish served with Clee's favorite spices and my specially prepared desserts. I'm sure it'll be just as delicious as your catches.
Ooh, Lisa bakes? I want some of Lisa's desserts.
Okay, then I'll trust your taste, Lisa. I promise I'll stay in the city and play Dodoco's BoomTastic adventure. I won't go fish blasting or make any trouble for Albedo's friend.
Ooh, Albedo has a friend? Like a friend, or just like a friend, you know? I always thought Sucrose would end up being Albedo's friend, but now I'm kind of shipping Sucrose and Kale.
Anyway, I'm gonna go look for Miss Honorary Knight and Paimon now. Is someone looking for us?
Pretty rare to see you two together.
Miss Honorary Knight and Paimon! Klee was just thinking about you and then you appeared! How'd you do that? Oh, did you somehow magically hear Klee's thoughts?
She is the cutest. Yes, I am telepathic. I have superpowers.
Oh, little cutie and Paimon, you're here just in time. Looks like I won't have to go to the trouble of writing you a letter now.
Klee's wishes summoned us here.
We had some time on our hands and wanted to look for something to read in the library. Anyway, what's Dodoco's BoomTastic adventure? It sounds way more fun than reading a book.
Yeah, it sounds explosively more fun.
It's a new game Lisa made for me. We came up with the name together. You're amazing, Paimon. You remembered the name so quickly.
It sounds like a blast.
Whoa, you can design games, Lisa? Paimon thought that you were just into books.
I merely drew some inspiration from Shroomsplosion, a game from back when I was a student. It didn't really take too much effort.
Shroomsplosion, that sounds like a fun game. What do you think, Shroomy? I don't think he's signing up for it. Shroomy's going to be getting a companion soon. I'm excited.
As long as we keep Klee happy during these unique circumstances, I'm willing to design as many games as she likes.
Oh,
Unique
now that Paimon thinks about it, Klee mentioned Albedo's friend, right? Did something happen in Mondstadt?
Yeah, what's up with Albedo having homies?
It's not too serious, but the situation still has to be treated with caution. Recently, fish species native to Sumeru have begun appearing in Cider Lake.
Ooh.
Allowing them to spread would put the ecological balance of Mondstadt's waters at risk.
I have an idea. I know who his friend might be. They really hit it off last time he was in town.
Luckily, Klee noticed some fish she'd never seen before while she snuck out to play. She caught a few and showed them to Kaya. If it weren't for Klee, I'm afraid most of the local species would have already receded by the time ordinary citizens fully grasp the situation.
It's another ecological disaster. Oh no.
And if a change occurs in the underwater ecosystem, it could very well affect the quality of water in Cider Lake. Consequently, the entire wine industry of Mondstadt could be in danger, and that poses a major threat to our economy.
Yes, it does have a trickle-down effect.
I saved the day! I even got praised by Master Jean.
Good job, Klee. That's very well-deserved praise. She saved all of Mondstadt by breaking the law.
So that's what happened. Whew, good thing Klee noticed the fish before things got out of control.
The investigation team sent out a few members to inspect Cider Lake and look for the origin of the intruding species. To avoid disturbing these little invaders, Klee has to keep her treasured bombs away for some time.
Oh no. A Klee without bombs is just sad.
The investigation team's instruments are extremely sensitive, so any explosion within a certain distance of the lake would affect their data. Jean said that Klee would definitely get bored being cooped up inside the city all the time. Albedo's busy making improvements to the reconnaissance company's experimental equipment, while Kaya just left for a business trip, so the task of looking after her fell on my shoulders.
Uh-oh. So Lisa's literally been tasked with babysitting. We know how Lisa loves to have assigned tasks.
But I'm not bored anymore because Lisa invented Dodoco's BoomTastic adventure. Miss Honorary Knight and Paimon, let's play together.
Count us in!
All right, the game table is right over there in the garden. The orders I've placed at Good Hunter will also be delivered there.
Okay, so we're also getting your DoorDash?
Please enjoy yourselves. It's not every day you get to play games with Klee, surrounded by the scent of flowers on the breeze, with delicious food delivered right to you.
Ooh, I hope we get a Halloween event. That would be cool at some point. They probably won't do one this year because we would have heard about it by now. But a Halloween event would be awesome in Genshin. Everybody in their cute little costumes. Oh, it would be so cute.
Wait, Lisa, are you not coming with us?
Don't you think it'd be a little unfair if the game's creator joined in? I don't want to spoil the fun.
But Lisa...
Besides, as the librarian, I still have my basic responsibilities to take care of.
You mean sipping tea in the corner?
That just sounds like another excuse for staying indoors.
Run along now. Have fun playing with Klee.
We will take good care of Klee. Thank you, Lisa.
Okay then, we'll catch you later, Lisa.
Okay, so let's go find Klee. And see what we can do about Albedo and his friend. Oh, I see Dodoco balloons.
We're here, Miss Honorary Knight. This is where we'll play Dodoco's BoomTastic Adventure.
Oh my gosh, did they take the little fish and make them look like Dodocos? And dress them up in costumes? That's too cute.
Whoa, Lisa picked a really good spot. Paimon loves it here already. All right, teach us how to play, Klee.
Kaboom!
Yeah, let's play.
Okay, here we go. Let's start the game and see what the tutorial has in store. Okay, we've got a posing lineup of 2 different types of fish. And, oh, let's see, can we edit our lineup? All right, no, we can read over our lineup. So we got the Spiky Fish Warrior. Armored and wielding a tiny sword, the Spiky Fish Warrior is much stronger than regular fish of Cider Lake. But it can do nothing but run for its life when confronted by the special Jumpy Dumpies. Defeat the Spiky Warrior and obtain 1 point. Spiky Fish King gives us 2 points and has a glorious golden appearance and menacing image. It is said that the Spiky Fish Warriors respectfully call them kings. However, why are there so many kings, just like there are warriors? Perhaps this is a more unique title of their tribe than recognition of the strongest. After all, a school of kings are invading us sounds very, very, very scary and imposing indeed. Okay, and then we've got the Spiky Stone Stronghold. A solid fortification built by spiky fish using stones. It looks like nothing special, but its lower part seems to be rooted deep in the ground, thus making it enough to block the impact of Jumpy Dumpy's explosions. So those are barriers. And then we've got the Mint Jelly Jumpy Dumpy that does a cross pattern, and then we've got the Caramel Cookie Jumpy Dumpy that does a 9-grid square. Okay. So let's get into it. This looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. It's giving shuffleboard during the event, the summer event. All right, defeat the Spiky Fish Warrior by using a special Jumpy Dumpy to obtain 1 point. Spiky Fish King to obtain 2 points. Okay. And there we go. We got the actual animations here of the different types of Jumpy Dumpies. And it's showing us the blocks that will... Oh, after the special Jumpy Dumpy is thrown, if it comes into contact with spiky fish or objects, including the blocks, it will automatically explode. Okay, after throwing a special Jumpy Dumpy, you can press the throw button again to cause it to explode immediately, or you can use this method to make the most of Jumpy Dumpy's exploding ready. Okay. Alright, so let's see, we've got 3 of the caramel and 6 of the mint. So we will start with the mint. Alright. How do we find? Okay, this is how we move. And A is to throw. Okay, that was pretty simple. Our score is not going to be great the first round, but that is okay. Alright, we're going to switch over to the big jumpy dumpy. Yeah, we'll throw here. Just let it go on its way, and it go boom! That was pretty nice. Let's go here, and boom. Oh, I hit it too soon. Oh well. We'll come over here and try to get all 4 of those. And boom. Nice! That's a pretty good score. So we're gonna go boom. And I guess we'll go for these gold guys with our last... Oh wait, we've got one more after this. We almost got them all. We probably would have got them all if we hadn't missed that one. So we got 37. Let's give it another try and see if we can get all of them. Okay, we are going to start right here and go boop. 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 Alright, now we're going to switch over to the big ones to try to get the goldfish at the back. Boop. And boop. Ah! I did it again. Oh well, it was not meant to be. 37 is a respectable score, right? Boop. Boop. And last but not least, my nemesis. My nemesis fish. Alright, let's go to the next stage. Alright, so this one we have... Okay, it looks about the same. We've got one less of the big bomb. The caramel jumpy dumpies. Ooh, this one's tricky. They made it look like it was all going to be fun and games. But I say no. I would not call this all fun and games. Alright. So we are going to prioritize... See, that one won't... Let's see. Let's go this one. Maybe? This is nerve-wracking because they've made them space so weird. Let's go like that. Alright. Okay. Let's see if we go right here, we'll get... I'm prioritizing the goldfish because, well, they give us more things. Okay, let's see what we get. And let's try to get those goldfish, those last few. There we go. I think that's a pretty good score, right? We'll try one more time, see if we can do a little bit better. Now that I've kind of got a feel for it. Well, that backfired. I don't think we'll do better. I think we'll do just as good, though. It's too bad we can't springboard them off of things. There we go. Like, to bounce them off of objects would be really handy right about now. Alright. Let's go here. We'll try to get all of the goldfish. Hey, I think we've already beat, or we're already at the equivalent of our previous score. Let's see. Let's go here. Come on. Yes, we beat our last score. 29. I will take it.
I see.
Let's go to the next stage. Okay, ooh, we've got weird grass this time. Let's see. Spiky seagrass and spiky stony strongholds can withstand frontal blasts, but seagrass will be obliterated after a single explosion. So we'll probably have to burn a few Dodocos in order to get through the seagrass. This is giving me like Candy Crush vibes, right? It's kind of like Candy Crush or one of those games. All right, so we're gonna go straight through. Okay, straight through again. Boom. All right, so now we're gonna want to use one of the caramel ones because we've got a bunch of fish right there. We go right there. Ah, probably should have let it go just a little further. Oh well. Oh, we've got a new Dodoco. I didn't get a prompt on that one, so we're gonna see what happens with that. Just gonna take him straight on through. And... okay, so he's a pretty stout little dude. And whoop! Ah, I missed it. There we go. Boom. Okay, let's see. Do we want it? I'm thinking right about here. And whoop. I think that was pretty good. Yeah, 32. We will take it. Okay, this round we only have the 2 types. We're back down to the caramel and the mint. But man, that board looks packed. Okay, here we go. After a crash kaboom mine is ignited, it can trigger a second explosion with a massive AoE. However, these explosions can still be blocked by spiky sneaky seagrass and spiky stony strongholds. Ooh, so we get some big booms. Okay, so we want to do that by triggering these little Dodocos down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and... oh, that's nice! That was nice. That was very satisfying. Okay, let's see. Let's go for a caramel Dodoco. Oh, I wasted that caramel Dodoco. That was sad. That was a sad thing. Okay, and we're gonna throw him straight on through. Ah, I had to go for the extra. And boom! That was awesome. I like the little boom, guys. Hey, 48. That is our best score yet. Let's go to the next stage. Oh no! The next stages will have to wait until Thursday. Yeah, I think Thursday. Yes. Let's grab all of our rewards. Yes, we need all the Primo Gems we can get for Roysley. Uh-oh. You guys see that? Had to score 34 on that one to get the monies. We might have to go back and try these again as a warm-up on Thursday just to get all of the rewards. Because I'm that person.
Own work. But I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people.
Here we go. Ooh, we got our commissions there. That's nice. And... oh, because we are going on to our Archon quest.
I believe I will continue to take...
So without further ado, let's go back underground to the Fortress of Meripede. Trying to see what layer it's on. Okay, so we will need to go... well, either way, we've got to go to this teleport. We'll find it from there. The little lights will light our path. Okay. Let's highlight our quest in our quest log. It was nice to have a little break with Klee. But now, let's get back to heavier matters.
It's time for dinner. Welfare meals now being served in the coupon cafeteria.
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well.
You're always hungry, Paimon.
Traveler and Paimon, over here. Are you here for dinner too, Miss Sijwing?
Oh, little Seashwing. She could have an event that would be cute, like a Melazine themed event. Oh, do it in the winter?
Mm-hmm. And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well.
Yeah, we gotta figure out what Cloran's doing here.
Huh. You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria. What would you like to eat?
Wait, we can choose? I thought it was all by lottery.
Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Woolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
Then I'll have the tastiest stuff you can offer.
Me too! Don't forget Paimon! No problem. Just leave it to me.
After a while, the meals Sijwing orders arrive, and we get to enjoy them. Sijwing also brings some drinks over to you. They taste a little strange, but she insists. And the shakes genuinely taste pretty terrible.
So delicious.
Yes, free dinners are the absolute best. Melazines have unique taste in food.
Is this how it feels to be freeloaders? Wait a second, we did do plenty of work after all.
We've done a ton of work. We deserve a free meal.
Feeling full yet? How's the food?
It's amazing, especially the milkshake.
Delicious.
Exquisite, thank you.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see, the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment. Sijween, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings?
Hey, listen, if she's having to learn a little bit of psychology to cohabitate, there is nothing wrong with that.
A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you.
Just like you have to know how to read your pet's emotions and stuff to find out if they're hungry or they need to go out or, you know, they tore up something that they shouldn't have and have hid it. Shells.
You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister. Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear.
And you're so tiny. You're pocket-sized. I want to take you everywhere.
Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well? Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Cloran is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Cloran left, to make sure that Linny wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother.
And that was very wise of him to do. Although if they would have sent us, we could have got in without any problem because we are not from Fontaine.
Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Cloran had returned. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linny as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger.
I get that.
You were all super considerate and really thought everything through. It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader. Oh, I really wish Monsieur Nervulette would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
But that doesn't make sense at all. It's hard to imagine Nervulette outside of his office or the Opera Epiclese.
Get a good night's rest, you two. You both worked very hard.
Thank you, Sijwing. Off to bed with us. Pretty sure that's the layer that does have the teleport. Yes. Gotta loots our loots. And we are off to bed. It's a bit early.
So much has happened. Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed. Paimon's super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
Yeah. Dang it. Why do they gotta give Paimon such a realistic yawn? It gets me every time. Yeah, I'm also getting there. She's so tiny on that big bed. Wow, she really immediately fell asleep.
Delicious. Paimon wants seconds for free.
Paimon's two loves, Mora and food. Good night, Paimon. Wanna bet Sijween put something in her food?
What happened? Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
Who's yelling? Paimon still wants to sleep.
Sounds like something's going on, Paimon. We need to get... What is that sound? Paimon, wake up. We need to go out and see what's going on. Those
What
are
happened?
alarms.
Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
There's no time to explain, mate. Goodbye!
Hey, wait! What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
There's an emergency. We should probably follow suit.
They're here! Yeah, there you are!
Oh, thank goodness!
Oh,
Quisto and Lavaroon, do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here.
okay. Then let's
Lavaroon was saying you two are new
evacuate.
here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
Either way, let's just go.
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us.
You said His Grace said to evacuate outwards?
Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Isn't the area around the prison polluted by primordial water? All these people are from Fontaine. They'll die. That means whatever happened must have happened down below, or... Oh. Isn't that the gate at the very bottom? Isn't that where the primordial waters are?
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
You guys need to get...
We have to go find the Duke! You two just go and get out! Go on without us!
Hey, hey!
What was that?
Be careful!
Attention, please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Let's go see what Risley has to say for what's going on.
Attention, please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Ooh, they really know how to build the stress. We were just having a nice, pleasant dinner with Sijwing.
They're here.
Just like I said.
What happened?
You're just in time. But
Just in time
be
for
ready to
everything to
run.
blow up. We don't need to run. We can withstand it. You guys need to run. Go, Roysley. Freeze it. Oof. That was pretty boss. Oh. Scheiße.
Three, two, one.
Oh, breaking up the pistol. Come on. You can't die. Your banner hasn't come out yet. Whew.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense. The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
You know, I have never empathized with a character more than Clorinde and the button. I felt so seen when I first saw her character design. I did. I felt so seen. And every one of my button-up blouses felt seen.
Neuvillette, why are you here?
You know why he's here? He would know, right?
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately.
No, we need to go down below.
Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Okay, then you can explain everything else later. We need to change the guard here.
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Okay, let's go see what's up with Farina. Ooh, that's a lot of Fatui out there.
Look, there are a ton of Fatui and Palais Mermonia people over there. The knave is probably here already. We need to hurry.
Yes, we do. Let's go.
Are you two the traveler in Paimon? Monsieur Neuvillette has left instructions. Please follow me. Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your abilities.
Of course. We will do our best. Even though, you know, she accosted us as soon as we entered Fontaine and put us on trial. Well, put our friends on trial and, yeah.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Yes, that would be us.
Of course, of course. How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
Okay, Farina.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the Knave, one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
I do have to say her character design is gorgeous. I love her hair. I love her hands. The entire outfit. The eyes. The entire outfit. So this is the Knave, the head of the House of the Hearth. Lenny and his siblings call her father, but she certainly does not seem easy to deal with. Greetings. It's a pleasure to meet you too.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time. See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here, why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
Okay. She seems friendly enough, but that can't be all there is to her. The knave is a force to be reckoned with. I should be very cautious.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
It's quite tasty, and I think Paimon agrees too.
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. She would know Child. So, yeah, we should be... I mean, we saved your kids twice. And, you know, we kind of kept Child from being... I don't want to say hung in the streets of Liyue, but, you know, kind of. Wait. Child should have no reason to have said something like that.
I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
I have complete faith in his abilities.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
Farina looks quite nervous. There must be some kind of bad blood between her and the knave.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Neuvillette right in front of you.
This is true. Neuvillette pretty much just said, no. Child was about to go all OP and weekly world boss on us, and then Neuvillette was just like, sit down.
Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Neuvillette.
I managed to find some new leads on his whereabouts.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
She has a point. She has a point. She should have been notified. Well, the Harbingers in general, just on a diplomatic note, should have been notified the moment he went missing.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Oh, and just how do you know that?
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Meripede.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
That we don't know yet.
Well...
Oh no, Paimon's statement has left us wide open.
The Fortress of Meripede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
We do not. But there was still no evidence that he had been injured or killed.
Ah, that is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the Opera House. Is it something like that?
I would probably think so. She's turning up the pressure. I'm not sure if I'll be able to convince her, but I can at least try to distract her from Farina. Sounds good to me, yes.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded.
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
Huh? I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Oh, she knows what's going on down below. She knows what's happening. Oh my.
My thanks to you both.
The water is seeping through.
I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Don't tease him. He's here to save the day. Come on, Nergalette. They're not gonna show us? Okay, I was about to be sad. I was like, no, don't leave me like that. Oh, I got chills. Oh my gosh, I got chills.
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day. This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
Oh, wow.
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
Ooh, I need more details. I need more details. I need a something. There has to be more to that.
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
Indeed. But only for now.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
You made a bet?
He sounds so offended.
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
Probably tea.
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
I would think they would want to understand the legal codices in case they, you know, reoffend after they come back to the surface, if they choose to come back to the surface.
That was obviously a joke. Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
It's not. You need to get back quick. The answer is no.
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house. Miss Farina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
Okay. I have had a theory for a little bit. I was afraid it might be a spoiler because I was so sure of it, but now I'm not. I have a theory that Farina might not be the Hydro Archon. I do think she'll be a playable character in the future and all that stuff, but I don't know if she's actually the Archon. Because every Archon we've had so far has acted, at least in some capacity, like the Archon of the area that represented the thing that the region stood for. Like, A stands for eternity, and Zhongli in his contracts, and Venti in his freedom. But Farina does not exemplify justice. She exemplifies drama and, putting on airs, but she doesn't exemplify justice. And I don't know if this could be an Archon coming of age story, perhaps, but when it comes to how she handles herself in the courtroom and everything, I don't think she's the Archon. It doesn't fit. But that's just me.
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true.
This is true. We have come across a lot of aspects of the prophecy and the Fontanian people dissolving into water.
Yet, here you are, relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable?
The knave has every right to be upset here.
The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland.
She's not wrong.
But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
I can't argue with this. Am I siding with the Harbingers in this one? Heck yeah, she has every right to be mad, and so does any other citizen in Fontaine.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
The poisoned waves.
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me. Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
Farina's not acting like her usual self. She's actually seriously refuting the knave's accusations. She means what she says, and she's not putting on a front.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
So, was that all a lie? Or can she really not tell us? She was so full of conviction and confidence just now, but now she's deflated, like a popped balloon.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
Oh, no, Farina, you had me just for a second. She had me. I cannot tell you, being raised in a very religious household with people who were in, like, the upper areas of the church and stuff like that, anytime somebody would come along with a prophecy and have it close, like it's gonna happen in the next month, and it doesn't happen, well, then it's like, oh, well, the Lord works in mysterious ways, and they just push it on to a different deadline, and it can be like chasing a carrot, and that's what this is giving right now. It's dangling the carrot.
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes. Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
That everybody should know so that they can get to safety? I can't argue with the knave. She's completely on point here.
An emergency response plan?
You don't have one.
Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
Oh my god, she's the most incompetent Archon.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
Oh, that's a good question.
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina.
Oh, the shade. Ooh, is that a pyrovision I see? Yes, we need another fire queen. I want her to be playable so bad I'm dying.
I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium.
So that's why he turned back.
But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Neuvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Man, she is sharp.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side.
Oh, right. Right where it hurts. Right where it hurts.
Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
Well, thank you. These aren't topics I can speak about. I don't even know what Neuvillette's task was. If I had to guess, he probably went down to deal with the surging primordial sea. But can he really deal with that all by himself? And Farina, is she being truthful or not?
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise.
I'm starting to get concerned about the cake. Is this another cake is a lie situation where she's giving us this cake because it's poisoned or something?
You too, Paimon.
Thank you.
I'm concerned.
I will take you up on
I have
that
concerns. The knave proceeds to change topics and bring up a number of less significant matters. while everyone eats the cakes.
Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the knave for bringing these over as well.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table. And I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea.
I don't think this was a chat. I think this was sussing out her weak points.
It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Mind seeing me off, traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
Of course.
Paimon's coming too.
Actually, I wouldn't mind getting a chance to speak with the knave. But first.
The tea party turned out to be even more difficult than I'd imagined. Why are you looking at me like that? Is something the matter? If there's nothing urgent, then I shall be retiring for now.
Okay, Farina. It's all that cake. Alright, let's find the knave. Where'd she go? She's already outside. Ooh, spent way too much time in this opera house. Just saying. The opera house with no operas. Okay, I will be right back. I need 1 second. I gotta run to the loo. And... boop. Okay, and I am back. Sorry about that. I have been... Well, I completely gave up caffeine for like, wanting to say around 3 weeks, because I just wasn't sensitive to it anymore. It wasn't helping me stay awake. And I started drinking coffee again like yesterday. And I forgot how it can affect your tummy. So, I am back, and we will get right back into it. Let's go see what the knave has to say.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, Child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
Really? But I thought this whole thing with Farina and you being grumpy about him being arrested and stuff was because he's missing and... Okay.
That's what Paimon thought.
Alright, then maybe I'm the only one that's not getting it.
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude.
Oh, well, of course. There's no need. Was there anything else you wanted to say?
That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings.
Okay, so you were just wanting to speak to us as a parent who was appreciative of us taking care of their kids. That's fine. Yeah, anytime. Your kids are awesome. You're a good parent.
I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities.
Okay, well, Fremine kind of needed, or is needing medical attention at the moment. You might want an update on that.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them. Especially Linny.
Mm-hmm.
You mean Wriothesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me.
Oh, so he's not supposed to try to be that self-sufficient?
By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Farina?
Oh. You're fishing. You're fishing. No. No. Can we be honest here? Should we be honest here?
You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
Okay, we'll listen to your insight.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the Fortress of Meripede.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused? Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Farina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
Oh? Come over here, you little critter, you! You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed. It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon. In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you, please.
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning. I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident to anyone.
Oh, sorry about that. Of course, how could you take the Archon seriously if someone almost took her out like that? I mean, she could never admit that. And that's why she's so nervous whenever she's around, whenever the knave is there.
Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Iudex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article.
That was my thought. That was my thought.
I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
Yes, Father.
My dear children, please speak.
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Ridesley.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a Harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities.
That makes perfect sense. And I do want to point out here, now that we have a family photo situation going on here, legit could be related. Like, all of them could be legit related. They're such a cute little family.
Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Iudex Neuvillette. Oh, and I have an additional mission for you three.
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Farina and Iudex Neuvillette. The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede will be a front. Lenny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering.
Ooh, okay. But you had to know that Lenny and Lynette would stick out like a sore thumb after what happened earlier in the storyline, right? Just a thought.
You should know the rest. Lenny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
They're good kids.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened.
And I mean, look what happened to Venti. I mean, it's happened before.
Alright then.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Iudex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either.
How did you come to that conclusion? I could see it. I could see Neuvillette being the Hydro Archon, especially since there's all the question marks in his profile. Just saying.
I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Iudex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon.
Really? I don't know. I could see Neuvillette.
Of course. That is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require justification. It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth. Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. It looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to save themselves.
That is usually the case.
Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you.
As would we with you. Just keep Dottore out of it.
You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday.
Neuvillette.
He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to him.
Neuvillette, is it over?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur. Thank you for protecting Farina.
May we ask what happened while you were down there?
To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate.
As for what happened on our side, we tell him everything that happened during tea.
So as expected, the knave has turned up the pressure on Farina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives.
Can I ask you some questions?
Permission granted.
You have enough power to force back the primordial sea? Does this mean you have some deeper connection with the Hydro Archon?
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? But that's just a speculation on our part, though. You can't tell us? Then that's okay. We can talk about something else. We won't try to force you. You guys
Oh,
and
hello!
Fontaine are
Thank you for
super
joining
strange.
me. How are you doing today?
If by the phrase, you guys, you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
Then what did you sense in the Fortress of Meripede?
I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history. It has seen much grief and suffering. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
Huh? Why is it raining all of a sudden?
'Cause Neuvillette is sad. We must give him hugs. We must give him huggies. The clear sky suddenly filled with dark clouds and the rain becomes heavier. Light rain soon growing into a downpour. And just moments before, Neuvillette had mentioned his sense of grief. Thinking back to the legend and what Fremine said, it said that the dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. Oh, thank you! I appreciate it! Wait. Neuvillette, you can't be.
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking?
He's the dragon sovereign of water.
The dragon of... what?
Neuvillette is the dragon!
Huh?
Please do not be so surprised.
He is the dragon! Oh my gosh! Oh, hey there, Tomcat!
Farina?
doing tonight?
My apologies.
Oh.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the Dragon Sovereign of Water, right? Well, if you don't want to confirm or deny...
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
Oh my gosh, Nuvilet's a dragon. I want to see his dragon form.
Right, of course. We'll definitely help you keep it a secret. There's still something Paimon wants to ask you, though.
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the Dragon Sovereign of Water, and you were able to force back the Primordial Sea from the fortress...
Lurkers are always appreciated. Thank you, Tomcat.
Then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood. They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
Like the Gnosis? The Gnosis is the stolen dragon power?
There are 7 elemental Archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me. Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
So, we give the Gnosis to Nuvilet, he can make all this go away. But they don't want to do that? Am I understanding this correctly?
Oh, so even you can't solve it.
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meripede? Paimon is a little worried.
Okay, sure. We'll see you later, Nuvilet.
We'll see you another time.
Take care.
Oh! My dragon boy! I've got to see. I've got to see if anything changed. Do I still have question marks? Yes! Still question marks on Constellation and Affiliation. I mean, and Hydro. Whatever's beside the Hydro thing. Let's see. That should have been Vision and Constellation. I'm dying. I was really thinking that that was going to give us the answers we are seeking. That's okay, we still have a story quest to go. Let's see, and boop. Let's go check on everybody at the fortress now that the crisis has been averted. For now. Looks like everything is... Well, not everything's below. We have one up here. Let's see what everybody's into. Oh, it's the triplets. Well, the twins and Fremine.
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
A bare-teeth cat?
Well, well, look who it is.
Hey, we just saw your dad. I mean, father.
Traveler, Paimon.
You're mad. Your mom, dad. Your dad, mom? No, that would be Dom, and that would be weird.
Hello, everyone.
Looks like you're recovering nicely, Fremine.
Thanks to everyone's support. Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clarant in person.
That's great, Fremine! Fremine is a character that just speaks to my crippling introverted heart.
Oh, how did she react?
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about it.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
Yep, we met your father.
You met father? Did she say anything to you?
She's proud of you kids.
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
It was a little surprising.
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic. You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
Father is very capable, and also trustworthy.
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Lenny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Yes, but that can be hard.
Got it.
Huh. That does sound like something that father would say.
Hey!
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
Looks like it, yeah.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
We will be happy to join you, Lynette.
For real? Then Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there.
Yes.
How lovely. Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us.
Okay, so the kids are alright. Let's go check on everybody else. I really like the knave. Kind of digging the personality there. And she had a lot of the same suspicions that I had and a lot of the community had. They're great at making the Harbingers relatable. Just not Dottore. Not Dottore. Alright, let's talk to Quisto and Liverna. And I probably said those wrong.
You guys are back?
Yes, we are back.
Quisto! Lavaroon!
Lavaroon, that was it. That's what I was saying wrong.
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
Right, no. We came down on our own accord.
Huh? No, not at all.
And here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
No, we left, but we came back.
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you. He was super worried about you, you know.
Oh, they're too sweet. Our little gossip boys.
Hey, it wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
Something like that, yeah. I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Are those two all right? Do you think they made it out alive? Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scenery.
Kind of. We had cake and tea and the Hydro Archon and a Fatui Harbinger.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals. Is there? I mean, considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
I'm sure the welfare meals must have just skyrocketed in quality recently. Your meals will bring all the prisoners to the cafeteria. I'm gonna go with the first one, because he's all about the quality of his food.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
You know we will. Let's check over here. Buy the welfare meals. Oh, real quick. Do we have any tickets? Hopefully we have some tickets. Do we have tickets? No, we're still broke. I want the recipes. Oh well. Let's see what Sijuin has to say.
Sijuin! still doing all right? Did either of you get hurt?
Don't worry, we're both great.
We're fine, but what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it? A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nervillette paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being.
The Melusine love Nervillette so much. She sounded so excited when she said he came to pay a visit.
Oh, of course. We must also thank you for the help you provided. How did Nervillette know that he was needed here? Well, Monsieur Nervillette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced.
Oh, wow.
I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both all right. If you're not too pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days.
Of course.
Just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have Mr. Wolsey get your meals prepared. Oh, and please feel free to visit the infirmary for a break at any time.
Okay.
I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
Oh, she's studying micro expressions. That's too sweet. I love it. Let's go check on the boss. And maybe Clorin's still here. Oop, down below. Oh, no, it's Jerier and Levine. Lurvine?
Jerier? Miss Sijween told me you still haven't eaten.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
That's no excuse for... Huh? What's you two?
Hey, how are you lovebirds doing?
Jerier, Lurvine, we're back!
Hey, I said Lurvine right, I think.
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
We're fine, thank you.
And you? Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
Not a word.
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I can see that.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Oh, they're throwing shade already?
Oh yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Not at all!
Oh, they're so cute. They're like, no, we don't love each other. Gotta admit though, that ship looks like it's gonna be pretty awesome. I can't wait to see it in action because you know it's gonna have a moment. It's gonna be like the Jade Chamber of Fontaine. Ooh, I don't think we've been up here yet. Hey there, Wriothesley.
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still alright?
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the Courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
I don't think that's gonna work.
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sijween's gift with him, though.
He sure sounds super busy.
Miss Cloran has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sijween.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Oh no.
Neuvillette got the milkshake. Cloran received lipstick instead.
Oh, okay.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Well, it's Neuvillette's own fault for making Sijween worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies.
Well, why didn't we get beauty products? Why did we get a milkshake?
Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Are these from Sijuin too?
Nope, they're from yours truly.
Oh, you didn't have to, Rexley.
You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
Okay, like a dorm room?
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
Is food still covered?
You may access the cafeteria for free.
Yay! We have special privileges.
Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Okay. Not a problem. Let's return to the dormitories to rest. I wonder if we can go and, like, work to earn some stuff to get those recipes. I want those recipes.
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
It feels like a huge weight off of our shoulders.
Sure feels that way. But the truth is, we never did anything bad to begin with, so I'm not sure why we put so much pressure on ourselves.
Because that's who we are. Paimon, is there something you'd like to say?
Huh? How did you know?
Because you usually just immediately fall asleep.
Hey, that's not true! Alright. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all.
Yes, we are.
It's like we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends. There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool?
We're the best adventurers ever. I wouldn't say that, but we are pretty solid.
You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Being a guide counts too.
Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward.
I love it.
Just our thoughts making Paimon giddy. Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep soon too.
Dang it! Why do they gotta make her yawn so realistic?
The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary. We should be safe now, right?
Should be, in theory. We'll be fine. Don't worry, Paimon.
Alright then. Good night to you, Traveler.
Good night to you too, Paimon. Oh, that's too cute. Oh, crap. Oh, we're gonna see something about Child. No. Oh, wait, he's not from Fontaine. So he'd be fine. Is it his whale? Oh! That is so cool! Quest completed. Okay, so let's go over here and check our book. And incomplete story quest. Oh, we gotta claim. Oh, we gotta claim Nuvulettes.
It's been a while since we last saw Neverlet. Paimon wonders what he's been up to.
I don't know if
Paimon
I'm
has
ready
so
to
many
get right
questions
back
about
into
his
a
true
quest.
identity. Let's go talk to him and find out.
We will probably do Nouvelette's story quest on Thursday. But for now, I kind of want to get these recipes because I know that once I stop working on this area, I'm totally going to forget that they exist. So down below. Boom. Okay. Let's find... guess it's this way to the work area? Maybe? Nope, this takes us back up. I get lost down here so easily. Okay. We've got... that's his office. And that is... administration. So where is the work area? I thought that was the work area. Okay, this is the administrative area. The foods area. Let's see. How many of these things do we need? We need a lot. We need at least... say if we got like 1,000, we'd be good, maybe? No, let's see. 30, 75, so that's 105, 255, and then 255 plus... so 555 is what we need. Just gotta remember where we go to actually do the works. And there's a lot of waypoints here we haven't discovered yet. So I'm gonna grab this and go down below. See where it takes us. Do 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 do. I like the fact that they make us actually wait for the elevator to reach specific levels. But I do think we could have some elevator music. Like, music specifically for the elevators in Fontaine. Let's get really immersive. There's the missing... I've been down here so many times and never grabbed the waypoint. Oh well. That's okay. Ooh, there's another down area? I think we can talk to somebody here. Maybe. Nope, that's a guard. Okay. I feel like the work guy was down here. But I could be wrong. Nope, that's the up elevator. Nope, I don't think he's here. Alright, so we will travel back to the waypoint we just discovered and go down again. See if we can earn some there. All we're trying to do is earn an honest day's pay. Kind of, I guess, maybe. Let's see where this takes us. Nowhere! Okay, does it go back up? Or, okay. No, wait. Wait. Abandoned production zone? Oh. Okay. Ooh, we found a thing. A mechanical device which is exceedingly complex to operate. It can open and close the paths that lead from the abandoned production zone in various directions. When activated, the arrowhead equipped core equipped core gear drivetrain and gear drivetrain will turn. Operate the device when the arrows are pointing in opposite directions to cause the device to stop spinning, upon which the path indicated by the core gear drivetrain's arrow will open. Oh! That is interesting. So it opens all these different pathways. But do we have any of these gears? We do not. I bet we will be able to find one by talking to people. Maybe this guy. This isn't a place to be wandering about. If you don't have any business here, get out. Okay, about the geode mine shaft. Sorry, but I'm a bit tired. I think because of the stones. Have you ever heard of someone talking about how they have mysterious energy? I don't know what the Fontaine Research Institute engineers will do with all these stones, but they form here. Looking at that, just thinking about them makes me sleepy. If you can avoid it, don't go over there. Otherwise, I need to write a report. Okay. So we're not clear to be down here at the moment. Hey, let me out of here.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so this is somewhere we will have to come back to, because I'm sure a side quest is going to lead us here. Let's see. I know I don't have any map pins. You don't have to tell me. Okay, so that is above the fortress. So where did the production zone go? Okay, we would get up. Right, I think that's either the dorms or the... Is that the dorms? It's either the dorms or the infirmary down here. Yes, this one's a dead end. Okay, and this is one of the guards. How is it I get so lost? It's just a circle. Why am I so lost? Okay, let's talk to... Hey. We don't really need any help, but about coupons. Okay, bulletin board. Official announcements by the Fortress of Maripede and other information may be posted here, not for other uses. The receptionist is not responsible for any matters related to this board. Continue reading. Prankration is a healthy sport. If you'd like to participate in prankration, borrow the prankration ring, or just find someone friendly for a sparring match, please place your inquiries with Rosanov at the prankration ring. Okay, so that's not gonna give us work. It's not gonna be an administration. We know that much. I'm starting to think... See, I don't think it's that layer. Starting to think it's this area over here. Because this just seems right. There's a bunch of robots being created and all that fun stuff. Oh, can't talk to them. feel like I just missed it somehow over here. Nobody around here seems to want to talk. And that goes up. We just got here, so we don't want to go up. Or maybe we do. I'm not sure. Let us see over here. Hey, at least we found a dull blade. In the real world, we could just go over here and ask him where to go. Alas, things do not work that way. Give me 1 second. I'm going to look this up. Because I'd hate for us to be running around here and not have the option to go back and get the coupons.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Okay, I have an idea of
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine.
Let's take a peek here. Let's take a sneaky peek. Okay, so I saw somewhere. Let's go ahead and remove that. Oop. So that we can borrow that pin. I saw somewhere that maybe over in here. So we're gonna go there. Ooh. Which may be down below. Do 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 do. This is in the abandoned production zone. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure out where to find this gear then. Because I'm betting we have coupons in here. Okay. You want them to go straight. Stop.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. Right? They are the pride of Fontaine.
Theoretically, that means...
Be sure to befriend them.
One of these opened?
No harm.
Yes, that one opened. Nice. Oh, no, it didn't open. It just somewhat opened. Okay. Oh, that was the gear. The gear is here. We just have to move the gears. Okay. Okay, I have an idea as to what we are doing. Let's let this thing move. Let's see what happens there. Did that one open it? It did! Okay, so the gear is there. The gear is not something that you have to find through a side quest. Duly noted. Ooh, and we have to bring the gear with us. Well, let me go grab the gears. Let's just grab that and that. I don't think I have to grab the big one. This is fun and puzzly. Let's throw a gear in there and run it. Okay, and one more tick should do it.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate.
Oh, well, one more tick.
Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Okay, I found some Mora, but I thought Mora wasn't any good here. Why would they have Mora down here? Ooh, what does this say? Memo about bullfruit juice, rainbow rose. Okay. Oh no, they poisoned somebody. Bullfruit juice, rainbow rose distillate, lotus distillate, cinnamon, honey, Tadalga, condensance, crystal powder, made Koblez the guinea pig. He puked and got the runs. Then was laid up in the infirmary for 3 whole days. I'm sure it's because Fontanian plants aren't healthy enough. I ought to replace the rainbow rose with a Sumeru rose, and the lotus with the Nyopala lotus. Bullfruit juice and Sumeru rose distillate, lotus distillate, cinnamon, honey, Talaga, condensance, crystal powder. Koblez refused point blank to try it again, no matter what. Spent 280 credit coupons to get Delasso to test the drink. Feedback wasn't bad. He said he felt quite perky after just one sip. So I'm on the right track. If I cut the bullfruit juice out, though, since it's a little more than flavoring. Not like I'm making Fanta anyway. Sumeru rose distillate. Okay, so then they tried it without the bullfruit. The yellowish green ore outside looked better than condensance crystals. Got a small piece near the storehouse and ground it up to replace the crystal powder. Tried it, it has a rich, distinct flavor. This wholesome, healthy drink is sure to be a success this time. I've got a feeling that this is Little Miss Sijwing. Okay, so we are at a dead end here. Wait. Got a little red light there. I don't think that's anything specific. Okay, let's come back over here. Grab our gear. And check the... Oop! I didn't think we'd need to unlock the way out. Let's just wait for it to come on around. There we go. Now we have a way out. Okay, next we will go that direction. So let's take one here and one here and start this fun thing up. We're trying to get them all to point the same direction. hopefully, point the same direction. Here we go, we're getting close. Oh, come on. Okay, so that did not work. Are they just out of sync? Okay, so if I install it there, it's gonna go that direction regardless. Alright. We'll just see which way it wants to go. So at this point, I'll settle for any of them. But it seems like every time it goes to line up, it's not actually gonna line up. So let's pick these up. Oh, you can't run it without them there. Okay. Go like that then. I'm probably overthinking this. Alright, let's try to pick one of these up and place it here. Pick one of these up and place it here. Did that worked? It looks like, maybe? As long as this isn't the one we already went in. Oh! Oh, gonna need one of the drivers. I think we always need one driver, and it's the one that's not connected. Okay, let's go ahead and install this driver. Oh, we can't start that until we solve this. Let's bring it over here. Nope. Okay. Bring it over here. Okay, I don't quite know how these puzzles work. I would think they would have something to do with the yellow ones. So maybe I need to place it just so in the middle so that it interacts with both. I'm sure there's been a tutorial on this. Let me come over here and see. Okay, we just figured that out. Let's go down through here. That's the new wind operative, the Prankration ring. That's the work. The strange eel. Let's see. Maybe we could search it via puzzles. Let's see, about, this looks like elemental reactions, world increases, elemental bursts. Okay, we got some mechanisms here. Ghost fish. It'll probably be toward the end. Sandstorms. Because it looks like something you might be able to like hit, but we can pick them up. So that means it's going to be similar to the movable ones in Inazuma, the movable electro resonances. So let me flip through here. Prankration ring. Okay, there's the different energies. Energy transfer terminals. Okay, here we go. A device that resembles a research terminal. You can access the transfer terminal's viewfinder to collect and transfer energy from different storage devices. If there is another transfer terminal within your viewfinder, you can switch to that transfer terminal's view by aiming your crosshairs at said terminal and pressing at it. All collected energy will be transferred to said new terminal. Other transferring energies, a transfer terminal can also convert cipher letters within text. Okay. Is this the one that we can move? Fixed storage devices? No, that's not the one we can move. No, pick up a portable storage device and put it next to a terminal that has stopped functioning to return it to its normal operation. So we need to put it over by the terminal. Yes. So this needs to go beside a terminal. The terminal is here. However, that did not work. For some reason. Is there a piece over here somewhere that we are missing? What did that do? Okay, I see you. Okay, it needs that piece there. So let's go grab that piece and bring it over to this terminal. I was taking it to a terminal, but I was not taking it to the correct terminal. Or not. Yep, it gets out of range there. So that is supposed to go here. I am pretty sure. Let's see here. Okay, and I'm just looking to see if there are any of those resonances out here that need to go to a different terminal. Because this one just shoots us over here so that we see what's going on in here. But it resets whenever we leave here. That's what the little red lights are. They're the cameras that you can view. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna try the next area and then come back to this one because I'm wondering if there's some way that they're connected. Oop, nope, we need to go get our gear back though. Let's grab our gear. Go back to the center. We're gonna give it another try. No! Crap. I just realized what was going on. Let's go ahead and let it cycle back. Because I just found a thing that I might be able to pick up. Okay, let's stop it here. So I want to test the theory before I let it cycle through. Oh no, I can't pick up that one. I was like, if I could pick up that one, I could take it over there, but cannot pick that one up. No! That one's pointing the right direction. Nope. Let's come over here. Okay, so we are going to... Let's go ahead and rotate it one more. Nope. It wants us to install another driver. Here we go. And now we should be able to run it. Okay, so we'll pick this one up. Move it there. Put one there. We'll just see which one lines up next. If any of them. I'm starting to think we got lucky that one time. Okay, so let's grab both of these. Because I am getting turned around here trying to get it to line up with either one of them. Okay, so we're gonna say here. Ish. And we'll see what happens. This is a challenge. Okay, it looks like those aren't going to line up. So let's come over here and grab this one. And we will see what happens when we... Nope. Maybe they'll line up that way. Nope. Still not quite. Here we go. We'll just go one on either side. And see what happens. Okay, those two are... Wait, stop. Nope, did not stop. Okay. Well, hopefully those two will line back up once they meet in the middle there. Oh, come on, fingers crossed, line up. And boom.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Okay, let's come up here. And I think this is the same one we were already stuck on. Okay. And maybe if we throw a gear in here? Nope. There is something I am missing here. Maybe it's up above? Nope. There's really not much to do in here. To maybe attempt to install it pointing a different direction. And if we come here, it just shows that. Here's what I'm tempted to attempt. I'm going to try and pick up the one, replace one. Right here. See which direction it goes. Right, so if I put it here, what direction does it go? So those are going to go opposite directions. That might work. Alright. We're going to run it again. Here's hoping it lines up. Oh, it did not line up. I tried. I really thought that was going to line up. Okay, we'll move this one over here. Nope, those will never line up because they're parallel. Let's go ahead and have it run 1 tick. And then place one here. Now we'll see. I said it wouldn't work because they were parallel, but those two are parallel. And this will be a different direction, I think. Nope. I think there's a puzzle on the other side that I have to solve before that one becomes solvable. So that one is straight from there. Okay. Oh, thank you, Tomcat. Sorry, I just saw your message. Okay, so getting them parallel is what you want to do. My math wasn't mathing. Okay, so we're gonna come over here. They just made the first one look easy. Let's see what direction that one goes. Okay. That one's in opposite direction. That one's in an opposite direction. So I'm gonna have to wait for it to turn a tick. It won't turn unless I have one driver in there. So we're gonna turn it 1 tick. Okay. We're gonna try to get it. There we go. That one's parallel. So they will eventually meet. I think. And that one is the opposite side.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Okay, at this point, I think I'm just crazy. Because my math isn't mathing. There we go, and stop. Okay, figured it out. At least for that one. Hopefully this isn't the one that we've already done. Nope, there are searchables in here. Yay! Let's install a drivetrain and run it. Just waiting for the door to open. And boom. Ooh, a chest.
Let the record show that I
Nice.
verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
What? A punching bag? Okay. Day 137 in the Fortress of Meripede, 5th Prankration Ring training match. Today's training match was a total nightmare. I embarrassed myself in front of everybody. Blast that freak in the Blubber Beast fighting suit. I can't believe he slipped and used it to roll over and flip me. I hit the back of my head against the railing and had to be carried out of the arena. Just what kind of luck does he have? What about my luck? Lost my place. I was like, no. When you think about it, the reason that there was water in the arena is because of poor maintenance of the pipes. It was the maintenance staff who made me lose. Even if the pipeline maintenance workers are just getting by, receiving their daily credit coupon salaries and calling it a day, they should at least do their job properly. Day 192 in the Fortress of Meropide daily training. Today's training routine, 30 laps of weighted, long distance running, and 50 sets of my weightlifting routine, 9 rounds of core exercises, and pummeling the punching bag for 999 crosses. Today's meal, barbecue ribs, lasagna, minty bean soup. Getting a little sick of it, but no biggie. Honestly, the food at the Fortress of Meropide doesn't taste that bad. If the cooks just had a bit more finesse, there wouldn't be much to complain about at all. They should add a few desserts, like iced coffee, or reckon it's called Schmezmayan or something. Anyway, the name doesn't matter. If they did it, I'd be up for staying here for a few more years. Day 208 in the Fortress of Meropide, 10th Precreation Ring training match. It took all that to make it up to the top 4, but the credit coupon prize couldn't even buy a bird egg. Although it wasn't the day was completely wasted. Rusmanov smeared spicy sauce on his garlic baguette and took a few bites and got KO'd in the stomach. Rumor also has it that the guy would even catch a cold when hit by cryo, get disoriented by pyro, and can even get heat stroke while in the water that's not exposed to the sun. Sounds like he's very temperamental. Guess he has a weakness after all. Maybe he gave up on adapting to the elements and focused solely on raw strength instead. Day 240 in the Fortress of Meropide daily training. Today's training routine is 45 laps of weighted long distance running, 65 sets of weightlifting routine, 12 rounds of core exercises, and pummeling the punching bag with 1,111 crosses. Today's meal, barbecue ribs, lasagna, and minty bean soup. Same old. But to pack on the muscle, I'll bear it. Sore muscles can't bend over. And I'm out of credit coupons. I only signed up for the Precreation Ring to earn some credit coupons, but ended up spending them all on improving my diet. Is there something wrong with me? Not that I care anyway. Since I've already put so much into it, the priority now is to win the training match title. I just have to hang in there a little bit longer. They sounded like they were pretty committed. Oh cool, it wiggles when you hit it. That's kind of fun. But I'm not gonna lie, I thought we'd find something more in here than a punching bag. For all the difficulty it gave us. Take our driver and go. Okay, let's go ahead and place this one here. And we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and stop that. I'm gonna grab that one. Because I'm testing a new theory. I wonder if we let it circle all the way around and pick them up whenever they're pointing the direction we want them to. If we lay them back down, will they be pointing that same direction? Maybe. Hopefully. That would be awesome. It did the thing like it was going to... Oh! So they don't have to line up. I've been overcomplicating it. I'm not seeing any shinies here, so we might have already been back here. Yeah, I have been overcomplicating that entire puzzle. Because they did not line up there. Yep, we've been back here. Okay, so we've done... Oop! I forgot. Gotta let myself out. This is a very time-intensive puzzle. Okay, so we've done that one. Oh, they were both pointing that direction. Stop that one real quick, and we'll go see if that's one we've done or not. This time we're going to be smart about it. We're going to use this thing so we can scout ahead. I don't know if we've done this one. I see something shiny over there, which means possibly a searchable that we haven't got.
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
So I'm gonna go for it.
They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Nobody would ever hurt an adorable little Melusine. They are the babies. Yes, we have been here. Because there was a chest right here. I am turned around! Oh no! Okay, so that one's one we've done. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna run it again. Have it go to the next one. And see if that's one we've done. I mean, I don't think we cycled through them all yet. That's the one the guard is in front of, so I don't think I've come in here yet. Nope, we have not gone in here yet. Ooh. But that one has a double problem. Nope, not gonna point the right way. Will it point the right way back here? It will, but it would be pointing back that way. And this one will take us where? Yes, we've done that one. Okay. So for some reason, this one has layers. And I don't really see... Usually we would have a thing here. So this means that this one is one that has to have both of them pointing the same direction. Right here. So let's go ahead and run that. And we'll stop. We'll grab here. So some of them require them to be in the same direction and some of them don't. Okay, let's go ahead and stop. move that one. Stop. Right, now we're gonna place it there. And see if maybe now they'll line up right. Stop. Stop. Alright, maybe. Let's go over here and see. And stop. They're pointing the right direction, but it didn't give me the animation I needed to know that. Alright, so they're pointing the right direction, but this one is backwards. So let's run. Until that one is facing the opposite direction, I think. We'll stop there. And place that one there. And now it should run, and they should line up, in theory.
Mind the side effects.
And stop. Did that open both of them? It did! Yay! I think I'm finally figuring out this shenanigery. We have searchables in here, which means we have not been in here. Now we just wait for the blue on the door to tell us we're good. Ta-da! Ooh, a luxury chest. Nice.
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first, so it's legally yours now.
Thank you, Nouvellette. I don't have to feel guilty about grabbing chests out in the wild now. Oh my. Context is everything. So all that, and then we found.
Water
so
comes
there's
in
one
many
more that we
flavors to
haven't
the
done
discerning
yet.
palate. Mondstadt's water
Pretty
is
sure.
crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Okay, let's look in here and see. I think we've done this one. Yes, we have done this one. Okay. Let's look over here. Have we done this one? Yes. That's where our little mezzanine likes to hang out. Let's check this one. Oh, this is the one that we still haven't figured out the puzzle for. And it looks like it can go 2 different directions. I'm just so confused by the puzzle itself. So that's the last one I think we need to do. Can we double check this one over here? Oh, nope, that's the one we just did. So yes, that is the only one left. So let's go ahead and do that. Place that there. And run it. Oop. That did not line up the way I thought it was going to. Alright, we're gonna go like that. Grab that. I just imagine all the doors are rolling all around you as this is ticking away. Just want to see where this one was positioned. Wait, no, that's got a minute to go. Then again, I think this one only required the one to get to it. So we'll stop it right there.
Melusines are beautiful
Nope,
creatures.
that one's gonna require both.
They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them.
Right.
Cause them no harm.
Right. Yes, that will require both to line up. Wait. Go ahead and put that there. Nope. Here we go, round and round. One more time, hopefully. Okay, it's almost there. I think it needs a few more ticks. Right about there, I think. Okay, so one tick and they should overlap. And stop. Okay. So none of the others helped us figure out what was going on with this craziness over here. Because theoretically, bringing this over here should fix that. Oh, I need a driver. Is there something up above, maybe? Not normally the type of person to look this stuff up, but it seems like I might... No, I will not give up. Give me that. Are there any little blue... I don't see any little blue guys out here, so it's got to be solvable in there. And if we leave this area, it gets out of range. That did nothing. Okay, so that's pointing that way. Am I not putting it in the right position? Because they're always off to the side like that, right?
A bitter pill to swallow.
I'm gonna run to the loo real quick, and I will be right back. And boop.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it. I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Okay, and I am back. Sorry about that. Like I said, coffee. Okay, so let's see here. We're obviously putting this thing in the wrong spot. And I have a feeling that there's some way that it's supposed to interact.
Silence!
Oh, nope, that was wrong trigger. So I'm seeing down there that it's got LT. So that would be left trigger. But that doesn't seem to be doing anything. All that's doing is charge attack for me. So we're gonna go ahead and place that. Oop, did not mean to take food there. Okay, nothing. See if we get another trigger that pops up here. Jesus.
Settle down.
It's weird because it's not an attack button for me. Or at least it hasn't been in the past. Maybe if I switch over to keyboard? Because sometimes things are a little clearer whenever you're on keyboard. Or give that a try. Maybe there's just something I am missing. Right, let's see what we've got here for triggers now. Now it says R. Oh, and the other one's not even an option. So R. Okay, so we should be able to get more energy in this device or transfer the energy from this device. But I am stumped. Yeah, all we can do here is pick up. Let me come over here real quick. That was not where I wanted
Water
to go.
comes in many flavors. The discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
See, something here is off. Because there should be something else that I can interact with. Oh, hello! Thank you for joining me! I am currently stuck on a puzzle. That's a lucky number. Oh, thank you for the follow. How's everybody doing today? Nope, I still need that there. Yes, I love Genshin. I'm doing great. Like I said, I'm just kind of stuck on this puzzle. I can't remember the whatchamacallit, the mechanic for these little guys. And the mechanic that I am remembering isn't quite working. So I'm probably misremembering. Because I know every time you see these little dudes, you have one of these little guys like right in here that's supposed to power it up, but I can't figure out why it won't power up. Oh yes, the 4.1 puzzle. Yeah, it's been a trick. This is the only one that I haven't solved yet. I've gone to all 3 of the other areas. I was hoping I could just like maneuver this little guy around, but they're not gonna let me do that. Oh, you haven't done this one yet? It's tricky. I was doing really well with the other ones, The middle gear is a bit of a pain, but once you figure it out, it's not too bad. Oh yeah, these puzzles are getting harder and harder. But that's okay. It keeps the game interesting. Can I do anything with this thing? Nope, I can just stand on it. Ooh, can I stand on it with that thing? I'm just desperate at this point. I'm like, I'll try anything. Let's bring it up here. Stand here. Oh, wrong button. Did that do anything? Nope. Yes, Klee has an event, so I had to bring her out to play. She is our Chaos Goblin, and we love her for it. Oh, really? That is awesome. What artifacts do you run on her? Mostly Crimson? Yeah, me too. I love Crimson on her. I was running her in, oh, what was that other set? I had her in, I'm wanting to say Troop for a while, but I quickly rectified that. It did do some help for the charged attack. I am so over this puzzle. It's being mean to me. All right, let's see if there's something I can see from here that I'm not seeing when I'm in the room. Okay, so there's no energy coming from that. I don't know, maybe, is this interactable over here? Because this one's the only one I've seen that has, like, another... Well, no, I think this one only has the one door. For some reason, I was thinking there's two doors in here. I will Oh no, I definitely appreciate tips. I am always here for tips. Because I feel like I've done everything I can think of to do here. Let's see. In theory, that should have solved it. And that is not something I can interact with. I thought it was like a wheel that we might be able to turn. But no dice. Not quite sure which room this is considered. Let me go over here and read our thing again. See if maybe there's something I missed. If we don't want to run it, we want to read it. Okay. Lining those guys up. Okay, so that's just pretty much how to line everything up to open the different doors. So that did not give me any insight. Oh yes, they do work together. You get some nice vaporize effects. And I think, let me double check that real quick before I say it. But I think that he can help with your Dodoco bombs.
Go ahead.
If I can actually charge to attack. Let me see. Yeah, you can lay her AoE like that, and if you have Kazuha, you can group her bombs up under a specific mob, and then just mow them down with the water hose. They're awesome. It's so much fun. Let's see if this guy knows anything about where we're trying to go. About the geode mine shaft. He says he's tired because of the stones. And the mysterious energy they have. Okay, we talked to him earlier. But I don't think that one's gonna help any. Let's see what his other dialogue says. Oh yeah, Kazuha and Kazuha is like almost my go-to. Like whenever I'm doing a Abyss team, I have to be like, okay, so which group needs Kazuha more? And then the other one will probably get Venti or Scaramouche, depending on whether or not I need grouping. But I love him for an Animo unit. He is amazing. Okay, the middle gear wheel. Okay, so no, he doesn't have anything that he can help us with. He's just a grumpy guard. Yeah, I think that it gives you a really nice option for vaporize while you're running them. Like, for instance, let me switch up my party real quick, and I'll show you what I'm, in theory, thinking. I haven't finished leveling him completely, so I haven't been running him a lot in actual combat yet. But, let me find, where's Kazuha at? Here he is.
Want me to come along?
So for me, if I was going to do Vaporize with Klee and Neuvillette, I would go bombs, Kazuha to group the bombs, and then he has a nice AoE that he can do, and followed up with his charged attack. So the bombs would go off because the mob would be there, and then you'd have Vaporize. Yeah, it's a nice combo. It's a lot of fun. Especially in the Abyss when you're wanting to keep things interrupted, and yeah, it's handy. Now, if you've got Baizu or Yao Yao for a healer, then you're also going to get your Burgeon popping off at the same time, which is nice. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You should definitely try it. Oh, I think he's 100% worth it. I know I haven't finished leveling him yet, so he's not quite where I want him to be, but so far he's been a lot of fun. You just line of sight the mobs and mow them down. It's like having a cannon. But if you're wanting to go for, like, Melt, because Melt teams are really good in the Abyss too, Wriothesley will probably be pretty viable as well. I think they work great together, but you always need 2 teams for the Abyss. So if you're an Abyss runner, you know, you might have a secondary team that he might work on as well. He's a great DPS, but most of his damage is on the field. So you would be juggling between the two, with Klee being a main DPS character and him also being a main DPS character, but at the same time, if one of them goes down, you have a backup. Oh yeah, I'll be pulling for him as well, just because I've wanted a Cryo Catalyst user for so long, and they're finally giving it to us. I was like, I have to pull for him. I've been saving for a hot minute. Let me see. Like the past few events, well, I saved quite a bit for Neuvillette, but let me see where we're at as far as saving goes. Come over here to the shop, to the Paimon Bargains, because we did events today in questing, and we are at 45 for Wriothesley.
I see the value in my own,
okay.
but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling.
Yes, I will be pulling for him. I don't know if I'll get him because I did win my 50-50 with Neuvillette, but I will definitely do a review of Wriothesley with the test run that they give us and go over like artifacts and all that jazz. Talk about some elemental resonances. With him being Catalyst, he is definitely going to have a lot of viability for applying Frozen and Frost. Just because it's a catalyst, it's automatically elemental energy. Whereas, like, if you run Eula or Chungyun, it's only when they do their skill that you get the actual elemental burst, if you will. Oh, yes. I have run Raiden and Nahida. If you like how Raiden runs with Klee, you will probably also like how Yaimiko runs with Klee. Yaimiko, when she first was released, wasn't that great, but I mained her nonetheless because she's a foxy lady, and I love her. So yeah, I mained Yaimiko for a hot minute, and she's very viable once you get her leveled up and her talents up there. My Yaimiko outperforms my Raiden Shogun. So just something to consider, because she does her damage while she's off the field, but so does Shogun. Shogun has her elemental skill that just infuses everybody with electro. So either one of them's completely viable. I'm just partial to Miko. I'm going to take a break from this puzzle and do some dailies, because it's making my brain hurt. We will come back to this whenever we run Genshin on Thursday. Let's see, where are my dailies? Oh, on Yaimiko, let me take a look real quick, because I switched her out. I had her in Lost Prayer. I think I put that on Nergalette. And I think now I have her in... Let's see, here's my Miko. She is in Skyward Atlas with Gilded Dreams. So she does more damage when she's off the field. And then I've got her talents to 10. Now I do have her constellation up there a little bit because I've pulled on her every banner. Because I love Miko. Oh yeah, she's Elemental Mastery, but I've still got some focus on the crit rate and crit damage. So if we come over here to her details, you'll see that I kept the crit rate up there, I kept the crit damage up there, because that'll still count even if she's off the field. And I want to say I've got her a little bit of electro damage going as well, but for the most part, it's kind of a split between Elemental Mastery and crit rate, crit damage. I think it would be awesome if I was to put her in a straight Elemental Mastery set, but I haven't been that lucky. My poor Nahida gets all of my Elemental Mastery pieces as it stands. She's my primary Elemental Mastery build, and she is at 684, but that's only because I usually run her double Dendro with Baizu for a healer, so that you get a little bit more Elemental Mastery that way. And I put her in Witsith so that you get that chance at increasing her Elemental Mastery by 480, which is huge. But yeah. Oh, did I have something up there for my... Oh, that's right, I got a piece for my Traveler. Let me go ahead and put that on there. Because of storyline. My poor Traveler, she never gets any playtime. Whenever I run Miko, I usually go for Hyper Bloom, or I go for Overcharge. So if I was going to run Miko with Klee, I'd run Miko, Klee, and either Baizu or Kokomi, or maybe even Barbara for a water unit to get that Burgeon going. I love having multiple elemental reactions. So, for instance, let me come over here real quick and see if... Does it still have my parties together? No, it does not have my party together. Alright, this was my Klee party, but I took it apart for a showcase of some sort, and I can't remember what it was at this point. But so, we've already got Miko on the team here. So if I run Klee, I usually throw Kazuha on here, and maybe a water unit. Let's see, we'll grab Coconut.
We'll need a strategy.
So realistically, you would have either Hyper Bloom going, or you would focus on the Overcharge. If you don't have Kazuha, then I would go with...
Time for a house call.
Like Baizu, and then throw in like... For instance, since he's here,
perhaps we could take a walk by a riverbank.
I would go this route.
Somewhere similarly fluvial.
So that you get, not only do you get Hyper Bloom, but you also get Burgeon. So you've got all of those elemental reactions covered within one team. It just depends on if you're going to be running like a boss or you're going to need the grouping. Oh, I didn't deploy the team. So a great, for instance, would be, let's deploy this team. So I would go Baizu's shield, but I don't have his shield built up. Okay, yeah, sure. Let me see if I can go find some mobs. I know I said I was going to do my dailies, but surely one of them has some mobs. Let's come over here. Let's see. Breacher Primuses. Let's go over there. He can go either way. It just depends on who you've got. If you've... Who do you have as a healer that you run primarily? Because Klee can be squishy, so you usually need a healer on the team. Kokomi is your main healer? Okay, that's perfect. Give me 1 second and I will adjust this team a little bit. So let's come over here. Ooh, then you'll get the HP increase, which means Neuvillette will do more damage. Okay, so you've got for... Oh, and Zhongli on team 1. Zhongli is a tank in the Abyss. Okay, so we're going to grab Kokomi here. And we're going to grab Neuvillette. And you said you do have Kazuha, so I'm going to grab Kazuha. So it's all characters that you already have, plus the character you're thinking about pulling for.
All right, let's head off.
Okay, so in theory, I know these guys don't pull very well. But in theory, I would go Jumpy Dumpies, Kokomi, then I would Swirl, come over to Neuvillette, and do his ulti. Then come over here for Klee's ulti and her charge attacks. Now, if you had mobs that were easier to pull, let me see if I can find like some treasure hoarders or something. This looks like somewhere they would be. Or some of the robots. Over here. Right? Doesn't this look like somewhere they would hide? Right along the road here? Nope. There we go. I see what looks like a Fatui camp. They'll probably spawn in as I get closer. Okay. So we'll come over here. We'll throw Kokomi's jellyfish for heals. Then we'll throw Klee's bombs. Use Kazuha to root the bombs. Neuvillette ulti. And charged attack. Oh, where'd she go? We'll come over here and... Oh, I don't have Klee's ready yet, so we'll go ahead and throw Kokomi. Swirl everything together. And bombs. Where'd she go? Is she still here? Oh, I thought she was dead. Okay. That's fine. Charged attacks. Klee. Kazuha to stir and get out of that. And do that for vaporize.
Belongs to ice.
But yeah, what you're going for there is the vaporize. Oh, which Inazuma boss? The boss. I'm trying to think of which one that one is. Oh, the samurai guy. I forgot all about him. Yeah, let's go check him out. I think he's over here. Or is he here? I can't remember if he's at Serpent's Head or the other one. Oh, okay. Zhongli, Klee, and Neuvillette? Okay. Let's see. Let's drop... Now, you said you use Zhongli in place of a healer.
A walk would be nice.
So let's come over here and see what that would look like. see here. I thought he was down here. But I might be on the wrong mountain. The mountains look very similar here. Yeah, I'm at the wrong mountain. Let me travel again. He must be over here. Okay. Let us see. I'm pretty sure this guy right here, right? Yes. I always forget about him. Okay, so we'll start with Zhongli's shield. Yes, let's fight. Okay, we're gonna start with some shields. We're gonna Klee Bomb. And then we're gonna go Nervalette. Well, he went right out of the bombs. Okay, we'll have to try that again.
That really hurt.
Ouch. Alright, throw some jumpy dumpies.
Let the mighty be humble.
See the vaporize we're getting there? And then we do a charged attack. Throw up some more shields. Got a little bit of time on her thing. I'm just gonna kind of run him. While we let the jumpy dumpies regen. Shield again. There we go. So we're gonna jumpy dumpy. Get him over here. And see the vaporize.
This will end you. One strike will suffice.
Whoa.
The wind knows me.
Please.
La la la.
And
bow your head.
Boom. Okay, and then his health regens, so... Oh, we're stuck here. I was gonna say, we'll run out of range. And boom. Yeah, I wish whenever they give us the trial, we could test them with the characters we already own. But alas, they don't give us that option.
Into the wind.
These bombs. Whoa.
Be sanctified.
Let's go ahead and charge attack. And Nuvalek can heal himself.
Justice is I see the temperate waters
If you do it right.
of eons past.
Oh, hey, I will save.
Solidify.
Jumpy dumpy
Please. And
When the tide comes in,
okay.
I shall.
Yeah, I'm not good at running without a healer. He can heal himself, guys, because I don't know how to run him right. He healed himself a little bit before he died. This guy hits hard. Alright, we're gonna go Kazuha. And boom. But yeah, that's kind of how he can run with Klee. And I think they do a nice dance trading off. You know, while you're waiting on Klee's cooldowns, you can go over here, switch to him, still be doing DPS, still be doing damage, still get those elemental reactions in. No, I'm happy to help. That is what I am here for. That's why I like building all these different team comps. It's like my favorite thing, to see how characters can interact with each other. And that's probably why I'm the type of person that has to pull for almost every character at least once, just because I want to see how I can fit them into my different teams. Yeah, Kazuha's nice for making them work. I do think that you could probably get away with it if you wanted to go for the straight, you know, the Burgeon Hyper Bloom combo. Because for instance,
since you asked so nicely.
Well, you said you were thinking about pulling for Raiden, so I'm gonna grab
Stay
Raiden.
close and you will live.
And then we will grab, let's see, who was the other? You said you had
We'll
Kokomi.
need a strategy.
So let's go this route, and I think there's some samurai near here. Because I need their drops because I'm still trying to level Wanderer. But see, you could go Kokomi, Klee, Raiden, and then Nicolette. And that gets you a ton of damage.
Fall before me. Cut down.
So that would be another option as well. Yeah, Raiden and Klee are awesome together. They are very nice. Oh, you have Raiden? Yeah, Raiden and Klee are awesome together. But yeah, you could probably fit them on your Kokomi Raiden combo team if you wanted to. He's just a very versatile character. I have seen that people have started using him to solo the Abyss. I personally could never do that because I'm horrible at managing health bars as it is. I am very healer reliant. Oh yes, I'm hoping so, because to get the Vaporize, Freeze, and Melt all on one team would be amazing. I'd probably run my Baizu healer, so I'm also getting Bloom and Burgeon, and it would just be like elemental reactions everywhere. That is the goal, anyway. But like I said, I'm not technically due to win a 50-50, but I wasn't technically due to win a 50-50 whenever he came around either. I don't think. I could be wrong. But yeah, probably on Thursday after we do his story quest, I will be running the Spiral Abyss. Because I think I'm running out of time on it. So that will be a thing. Let's see. Go ahead and travel over here. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Oh, my top favorite characters. Ooh, that's hard. Let me actually come over here to my archive. Alright, so as far as healers go, I have to say Baizu. I waited forever for Baizu to come out, and he did not disappoint. He out-heals everyone, and I was a Klee main for the first year that I played the game, because she was the first healer I had. Let's see, sort by characters owned. But yeah, definitely Baizu. Nicolette has easily become my favorite Hydro character. But I am huge on the Dendro characters. So favorite Archon, hands down, is Nahida. Favorite, so let's see, that's Nicolette, Baizu, Miko, Nahida. Oh, I can only pick one more. Kazuha, because he is on every team. He is on every team. But I will say, Wanderer is definitely an honorable mention just for the exploration. He makes life so much easier. And he's my angsty teenage son. It's like, quit following me, Mom! His dialogue's hilarious. Yeah, he's like that emo teenager that's too cool to be around his parents. That's the vibe. That is his vibe. Let's see, where is... No honor amongst thieves. Let's go fight some people. Yeah, if you have Wanderer and you run around with him, it's hilarious. He gets mad over everything you do. He's right there breaking the fourth wall every turn.
There's no escape. Another test subject. Silence.
Mow him down.
Hit the wrong test
That was
subject.
quick. That was nice. But yeah, that's a fun team. Let's see where the next one is. Don't get crabby. I think that one is underwater. Yes. Just trying to see what layer underwater it was. There we go. Yes, it does. Raiden's skill works with everybody's attacks. So yeah, he'd be amazing just on a plain Raiden team. Yeah, he is a lot of fun. And he gets increased swimming speed underwater, which is awesome. Where's that other one at? Oh. Totally gonna miss that. No, I hit it. Okay, cool. Yelan's skill and... Okay, let me take a look. I am not sure. Let's go ahead and hit the shore. I'm trying to think of where I know there might be some mobs. I think there's some over here. I'm not sure. I haven't run... Let's see, that's Yelan though. Oh, I don't have Yelan. That's why I wouldn't know. I have lost every 50-50 of hers. I think she's been out 3 times, and I've lost every time. So I would not know as far as Yelan goes. I mean, I would assume if it has to be a light attack, that would probably be a problem. But she's just one of those characters that won't come home. Let's see. Nahida's skill attack. It should, in theory. We'll just drop... Let's see who we got. We'll drop Kokobi for now.
There are still so many places for us to explore.
Nahida is so wholesome. I love her so much. Alright, so we're gonna grab the bad doggies with Nahida. Then we're gonna go to the left. And... I mean, it looks like it works pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty quick. That made quick work of them. That bloom was going off like mad. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Would recommend. We will feed him foods. Right, we've got one last commission. Oh, it's the kids under the city. Oh yeah, that would probably be boss. Give me 1 second. I've got to do that. I've got to do that. Let's see. Where would I for sure find some mobs? I think over here. B is so colorful. Oh yeah, definitely. Let's see here. I thought there were a bunch of mobs down here by these houses. Ah, yes, there are. There's some tanky ones. Hello? 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 Yes. Alright. I'm gonna go skill.
I see everything.
And move it up. Oh. Let's not get interrupted. And if you can get them to line of sight, it makes it all the more easy. Oof. Okay, but he does get interrupted. That is good to know.
Let the mighty be humble. Settle an oversight on my part.
Still not too bad. And that's how he heals himself. You attack the little orby things, I'm pretty sure. I would like to give it another go and not get interrupted, though. Yes, I love the color numbers. Alright, we're gonna fight the Krabby in the Hilly Churl. Go over here with Nahida. Wake everybody up. Make everybody be nice.
Jumpy Dumpty go!
Silence!
All of the colors. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So yeah, I would 10 out of 10 recommend him with the characters that you already own. Here we go. There's a small group of people.
Everyone hold hands.
Let's go ahead and Nikita ulti.
Get
all of the loves.
Illusion shattered.
Settle down.
Oh wow, that took nothing. You can aim him or move him around when you're in his charged attack. He just kind of floats over everything. I've seen people use it to travel across water. I'm just horrible at remembering to heal him. Okay, let's go talk to Lovey. And see what's going on with our favorite little underground dwelling kids. I think so, yes. I'm pretty sure it speeds up his skill. Ooh. Searchables. We love free money. Nope, there's nothing good at all. What are you kids doing now? We're looking for treasure. Would you like to join us? Wait, where's your brother? Oh, he went to look for Mr. Delarue and ask some questions. As for us, we had to be good and stay good. Search for the treasure. So would you like to join us? Let's go treasure hunting with some kids. Don't listen to Verut's bragging. We're just fishing up some components. Okay, everybody loves components. It does, doesn't it? And if you go into the middle of the city, I swear that the orb thing that rotates in the first city you go into in Honkai Star Rail is in Fontaine. I feel like there were a lot of parallels in design when they were coming up with Fontaine and Honkai Star Rail. I haven't played that game in forever. I probably need to get on there. It is. It's like a multiverse. Looks like we're not going to find anything here. Shall we go somewhere else? Sure, let's go a little further up ahead. Okay, I'll go with you kids, because you're going to get in danger. I just know it. Whoa, you're starting to sound like my brother. Oh no, we're being parents to random kids. Let's just walk a bit further. I'm quite sure that the waters around here are full of components. Okay, the kids shouldn't be swimming. Especially down here. Rotten cardboard. That's weird. I fished a few gears out of the water here yesterday. Well, of course there wouldn't be new ones already. Found one. Nice, we can use these. Oh, I started Genshin about, I'm wanting to say it was the month after release. And I played Honkai Star Rail on release just a little bit. It was a lot of fun. It's really mobile friendly. A lot more mobile friendly than Genshin if you're an Android user. But I got too busy with all the other games I've been doing. Let's see, I can use this gear, and if we saw this bearing open... I'm trying to make my own clockwork puppet, actually. I've been secretly looking into the knowledge related to that. Once I figured it all out, I'm going to make a huge clockwork mecha, and that'll stun Daddy. I read lots of books in his room, and I've made some basic components according to the instructions they are in. I'm pretty sure the mech's within reach, so long as I keep working on it. Oh, that's so cute! But I can't study these things in the city. He'll find out, and that'll ruin the surprise. This is how this place became Levy's secret clockwork research base. As for me, well, I'm her assistant. Oh, that's so cute. They have a little goal. They're not just playing anymore. They're trying to build things. Well, assistant talk is cheap. Let's start our research. Today, we must make a moving mechanical arm. Aye, aye, ma'am. They're so cute. Oh my gosh. I wish we could come back in like 20 years and they'd like be married with their own little rugrats. That was adorable. That was a very wholesome little quest. But yeah, I love the games that HoYoverse puts out because they put them out free to play. Yeah, okay, am I going to spend money on Welkin Moon and Battle Pass? Yes, because I want to support the game and keep it free to play for everybody who can't afford to do those things. That's my 2 cents on microtransactions. That's what keeps games free for everybody else.
Guild.
Add extra RB sauce. Yes! That's the whole point in the microtransactions. It's so that everybody can play. Let's claim our daily commissions.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Add Astra
and dispatch our characters to get things. Let's see. Let's do some Lotus this time. Send Ningguang somewhere different. And I'm good on eggs, so we'll keep going for mushrooms. And always the rocks, because we need the rocks to get the crystal flies. Let's see. Oh, wrong button. That was the wrong button too. I am getting tired. The coffee is wearing off. Okay, and so that is that. Awesome sauce. Whoop. Okay, on that note, let's see. Boom. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. If you're enjoying the journey and you want to continue progressing the storyline and goofing off with me, then remember to do all the fun things, the likes, the follows, the subscribes, all that good jazz.
Be sure to befriend them.
Oh, thank you. It's been great. I hope you all have a great night and stay safe. Remember that I stream 4 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I hope you all have a great one. And